Good morning. Let me send this link to Killer Carla. All right. Good morning, friends. It is Friday, October the 11th, 2024, and we are live from the streets of this beautiful city we call Austin. Hope everybody is having a great end of the week. It's going to be a busy day for me out here. Yesterday got me all screwed up with my schedule because of that big old fire, and we're going to talk about that big old fire here in just a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Jeffrey, Butterfly, Killer Carla, Zero Foxtrot, and Storm Chaser Mark. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day today. It is Friday. Let's see here. I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to turn on my camera in the car so you guys can have a look at my beautiful face. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we're live in Austin, coming down Mopac here actually. We are live. So the fire yesterday. I went back last night and started so look, part of the process that I use to find homeless camps is I will go back and look through historic satellite photos to see how an area has changed. Usually if you go back through those photos, through the satellite shots, if it's a good clear shot, you can see boom, 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 boom. You can see how an area changes, and I can track the homeless camps because of that. I've gotten really good at using satellite shots to track these homeless camps. And long story short, there is a company called Intellisat, which is a supporter of Dash, and I get satellite shots of anything that I want. I can actually get 2 updated shots a day. Their satellites pass over Austin twice a day. And I went back and was looking at where the fire was at to see exactly if there was any homelessness in that area. And yes, there is. I never went out there and covered those homeless camps, but yes, there is homeless camps out where that fire was at. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. The man, the myth, the legend. Good morning. Man, my phone is going nuts this morning. I'm going to hit the do not disturb sign. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hit the express lane this morning because I don't want to sit in traffic. Yes, so anyway, long story short, there is homelessness. There were camps in that area. I can almost guarantee you, some of the shots from over the last 2 years, you can see burn marks in these camps, right? You can see where they are actually burning, especially during the winter time when a lot of the foliage has died off and you can really get a good view of the ground. I am going to sit here right now and say that there is a very good chance that fire yesterday was caused by homelessness. It was caused by a homeless campfire. I don't know that for a fact, but that is my supposition, and I'm going to stick with it. Jeffrey, Storm Chaser Mark, Butterfly, Killer Carla, MAGA Killer Carla, Zero Foxtrot. I need to get me a cool name like Zero Foxtrot. Mopac and 183 Spaghetti Bowl, yes. That's where we were just at. Killer Carla. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they find out there. I should have gotten in the express lane just like I said I was going to. Shouldn't I have? So, long story short, I don't know if they will ever announce what caused that, especially if it was caused by homelessness. I don't know if they will ever announce it, but I think it was caused by homelessness. And that was a massive fire. That's one of those I told you so fires. So, yes, good morning. So, my yard signs that I've had printed are on the way to my house. They're on their way. I am going to have them this weekend, and we're going to start installing them. We're going to start installing them this weekend. All around Austin, not just in District 1. We're going balls to the wall. We're going to, I've got, 90 yard signs coming to my house right now. I think actually close to 100. I got like 90 to 100 of these damn yard signs. And we're going to start putting them out. If you guys are out and about and you see one of my signs, and you'll know it because one side it has me calling out that council person, and on the other side it's going to have the dash information. If you see one of those yard signs out, take a picture of it. Take a picture of it and post it. Man, you guys over on Kick, y'all need to... Jesus Christ. They were saying that something malfunctioned on a fire truck that caused the fire. I think it was probably caused... Yes, it was. Yeah, I heard that same story, Mark, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if I believe that. A fire truck caused that fire? I mean, come on. Do you see what I'm saying? The fire was burning before the fire truck got there. The fire was burning as a grass fire, and it just, boom, took off. So, I don't know. But I am telling you that there is homeless camps in those woods. 100% there is. So, anyway, yes, if you are out and you do see one of these yard signs, take a picture of it. Take a picture of yourself next to it, or not, I don't care, and post it on social media and tag me. Post it and tag me. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep my second camera on because my computer gets hot when I'm running two views like this. Pictures and locations, post it, tag the locations. Yes, tag them. Tag me, tag the location. I want to see them. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to start talking about where I'm going to install them first. Not going to do that. I'm not going to give away the farm that way. I don't want anybody to know really where I'm putting them because I don't want anybody going and taking them down. You know what I mean? Look, people are going to get mad and they're going to destroy the signs. I get it. They're not going to last. I get it. But that's not the point. The point is not to make them last. The point is to make a point. You know what I mean? That's the point. The point is to make a point. So, and everybody's already told me, I've gotten DMs, people saying, dude, you're wasting money, they're not going to last, da-da-da-da-da. And I get it, they're not going to last, man. I get it. I get it. People are going to tear them down, they're going to take them down, the city's going to take them, whatever. And that's fine. But the point is we're making a point. Why would a fire truck be out in the brush? See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe what the corporate media... Yes, corporate media, Mark! There you go. We need to fact check them. Yes, corporate media. They are not the mainstream. We are the mainstream media. We are the mainstream media. Corporate media is dying. They're on their way out. We're headed to South Austin, by the way. That's where we're headed right now. Wonder if you could get with the property owners to put up a 4x8 planted sign. Yes, I think so. You know, here's the problem. Most of these homeless camps are on public property. It's on City of Austin property, and that's why they're not going to last. And that's why I think that they're probably going to charge me with an ordinance violation, I think. Yes, sir, Storm Chaser Mark. I think that they're probably going to end up giving me a code violation or an ordinance violation. They're going to charge me with something. You just watch and see. I'm telling you right now, they're going to charge me with something. And that's fine. Let them. I'm ready for it. I've got a good attorney. So if they want to come at me about these, you know, that's fine. Dang, my nose itches. If they want to come at me about these signs, let them come at me. I'm ready for it. If they want to arrest me over these signs, then let them. If they do charge me with something, especially if they try to arrest me over it, that's just going to make the story that much better, man. That is going to really make the story that much better. Yes, sign hunt on the way. You will see them. You can't miss them. I printed them in very bright ink. I told the people at the printer that I wanted the most noticeable color ink possible. So, and you know, these damn signs are not cheap, man. They're not cheap. For the sign itself, I think it was like $5 and some change for the sign, and then for the metal piece that, you know, you stick it in the ground with, those are, you know, extra. So it cost me about right at $140 per district for 10 signs per district. But if they allow political signs in the road, you're right. But guess what? This is Austin, and we have a county attorney, Delia Garza, and we have the city of Austin that, you know, they're not gonna. You know what? Look, they're not gonna like this at all. They are not gonna like this at all. So, they're gonna charge me. I know, they will. There's nothing I can do about that. They will charge me, and that's fine. Let them. I'm ready for it. I'll take that fine. What do they call that when you do something knowing you're going to get in trouble, but it's in like protest? Is it like civil disobedience or something like that? Let's see. Houston not have fells out of the sky, and Houston not be in trouble. Well, I'll tell you, man. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they know that if they charge me with something, it's going to make the story that much better. So, let them charge me. Let them do it. Yes, sirs. Thanks, Storm Chaser Mark. I'll tell you what. If they're dumb enough to lock me up, you guys better come bail me out. You better come bail me out. Alright, I gotta get rid of this because it is getting hot. My computer's getting hot, so we're gonna lose my camera for a bit. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm 50-50 if they're gonna charge me with something over that. I don't know. I think they know that if they do charge me with something, it's gonna make the story that much better. You know what I mean? So they may not say a word about it. They may just take the signs and then I'll never hear about it again. Uh-oh, hang on. What we got going on up here? Charge themselves then. All the hazardous waste. Yep, you're right. It's going to be so interesting tell me it's not going to be a great story where if they charged me with a code violation for putting out those signs, but they do not do anything about the homeless camp that is behind the sign. You know what I mean? Like, how is that how is that even possible? Thanks, Jeffrey. I appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome people. We're making a point. That's the point. You know what I mean? We're making a point. And there's a big homeless camp right there at that place. It's for lease. We're making a point. That's the point. The irony, boy, isn't it so? And that's what's gonna make that's what's gonna make the story that much better, is the irony. The irony is awesome. And you know, sometimes you've got to, you know, sometimes you've got to make your mark. Sometimes you got to call them out, and calling them out is by making them show the two-tiered justice system, making them show just how stupid they really are. You know what I mean? And if they come at me about this, it's really going to show just how stupid they really are. And so I'm ready for it. Whatever. I'm not a criminal. I'll take a charge. Oh, man. And if they do come at me about it, it'll make a damn good story, will it not? It'll make a damn good story. But Natasha Harper Madison, District 1 council person, was not in attendance yesterday at the council meeting. Imagine that. She just did not show up. She wasn't there in person, and she wasn't there virtually. Imagine that. Her term is up. Does anybody know? Okay, so the election is next month. The election is getting really, really close. But when is her term actually up? Is it before the end of the year? Is that when her term is up? I don't know. I don't know when her term would be up, but she will not be a council person for very much longer. I'm not going to stop beating the drum about her stepping down. I've got more stories to come out today, that's coming out today, about some of the shenanigans that she has, that's happened in her district. I've saved the best one for Friday. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because Fridays, technically, it's a bad day for news. But anyway, she's got some serious drug and alcohol issues, and everybody knows it, but she will not admit it. You know what I mean? And people that legitimately care about her as a person try to help her, but they're just painted as racist, and they're just dogged about racism. And the people that live around her right now, they all say that if they have any issues with her and they talk face to face, the very first thing she does is start yelling racism. That's it. She'll just start yelling racism right off the bat. And how stupid is that? And so these people that live around her, they are so scared to say anything, because you get a prominent black politician to start calling you racist. Everybody on the left will believe it. So there's two reasons that people do not come out publicly. One is because they're called racist, and two, it's because they are so liberal they just will not go against the cult. You know what I mean? And I've been told both of those things, that that's the reason that people will not come out publicly. But they have came to me. I have had 3 people come to me that live next to her, and they've all told me the stories of what's happening. Everybody has Ring cameras and such, so to think that I think they think that I'm bluffing when I say there's video, but they'll see. They will see. They will see. That is not a bluff. Let's see. Her current term is set to end January 6, 2027. So we do need to get her out. That's too long. That's too long. She needs to go. It's time for her to go. And we're going to keep beating the drum to have her step down. And we're just going to keep ratcheting up the pressure. You know, the story that FAFO Farms, Clinton Christina put out, where she was trying to use her office to enrich herself. If that right there is not enough to start an investigation into her, then nothing will. They won't do anything. She had it in black and white that she was trying to use her office to enrich herself. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Dun, 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 dun. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Dadgum you, Jeffrey and Butterfly. Yeah, we ain't gonna take it. We are going to push her to step down. You're welcome. My wife just sent me a message out of the blue. She said, I love you, honey. Thank you for all the work you do for Dash and for us, and for how hard you work to keep everything running. See, it's those kind of messages that make things nice. That was a very sweet message just out of the blue. That my wife is a sweet, sweet woman, and she can cook. Boy, can she cook. Alright, we're going to run up. Let's see, we'll run up to Old Torf right now. Yes, that way, you know, getting those kind of messages just out of the blue, it really makes the day a lot better. It really makes the day a lot better. Let's see, fire standby. Yeah, the fire department is still out at that brush fire right now. Jefferson, you're so welcome, brother. We're going to go over to the Riverside area and see if we can catch a Waymo acting stupid. Yeah, just out of the blue, I get this message. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I'm very happy with my station in life at the moment. The city is run by criminals, and boy, truer words have never been spoken. Ain't that the truth? The city is ran by a bunch of crooks. Lurking. Anonymous is lurking. That's alright. We allow lurking in this channel. Y'all see this area right here in front of us? That area? That is a massive camp in there, and they are getting a yard sign this weekend. Well, maybe not this weekend, but they're getting a yard sign. That is a big homeless camp in there. I've covered it several times. There's not only is that a homeless camp, but there's been some pretty big fires in there as well. So we're not gonna take it. Anonymous, good morning. Lurk away, my friend, lurk away. You know what? Most people, like 95% of people that watch, just, it's not, you know, they lurk. They don't comment, they just watch without saying a word. I think statistically it's like maybe it's maybe a little over 1% of people that watch actually chat and communicate, you know? So, but guys, within the next couple of weeks, we should be at a point to where we can be remonetized on YouTube. If you can believe that. Waymo! There is a Waymo. And that person is so short that they almost look like. That's wild. So I wonder in those Waymos if there's somebody in the driver's seat, are they just sitting there, or is the car driving itself, or are they driving the car? You know what I mean? Like, huh? Yes, you do. You do. You do. Yep, that's how most people are. But, man, here we are at Fentanyl Central, guys. Fentanyl Central. So, seriously, I wonder if the people that are driving in the Waymos, when you see them in the driver's seat, are they actually driving, or are they just riding and just kind of monitoring? No mo Waymo. I'm gonna have some Waymo t-shirts made. The No Mo Waymo. Put a picture of a Waymo on it. Somebody posted a video and tagged me on X about the stupid Waymo causing a traffic jam. That is Fent right there, Fentanyl Central. 100% it is. And this is the absolute worst road in Austin. It's Old Torf. It is, I mean, look at this road. It is absolutely horrible. I don't know why they do not fix it. Alright, we're back. Dadgummit, y'all. Did I lose all my viewers? I sure did. I lost all my ex-viewers. I don't know why I just disconnected unless it had something to do with the rough road. Are we still here, guys? I think we're still here. Okay. Alright, there you go. Yeah. I really should. Yeah, I lost all the viewers on X. I just saw the number go to 0. That sucks. Oh, it happens. It does happen. Alright, we need to get rolling. Let's get rolling. Gonna keep you rolling, hating, hiding. Gonna catch you riding dirty. Gonna catch you riding dirty.
Received.
Present and accounted for. Gonna catch you riding dirty. Gonna catch you riding dirty. Y'all like that song? Keep you rolling, hating, hiding. I don't even know if I'm saying the right words. Go away, Mr. Kick. Yeah, and they all went away. It happens. Nothing I could do about it.
Engine 2, French 2 driver, at preset.
Weird AI. Gonna keep you rolling, hating. Man, this is a very, very long light. I don't know why this light is so long. Those damn, I know, the Kick bots. I don't even know why I'm streaming over to Kick, to be quite honest, because, I mean, The only thing that ever pop up, the only people that ever watch or pop up over there are the stupid bots. And that is 100% fact. Okay, guys, we got a green. Let's get through this. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, there went my heartburn medicine. Noel Yankovic. Wait, Weird Al? Weird Al. Weird AI. Oh, Weird Al. Yeah, Weird Al. What was that song that he did that, he redid that song from Nirvana? Oh, the Teen Spirit song, he redid it, didn't he? And he made it, I can't remember the name of it though. You know I'm bad. Weird Al Yankovic. There's a really good video floating around YouTube of Weird Al Yankovic and playing with Weezer. And you know that song that Weezer redid called Africa? Weird Al is singing that song with them, and it is really good. Weird Al he's a weird guy, man. He is definitely a weird guy. And then he did, what was that? He did that Eat It, or instead of Beat It, he made it Eat It. Right up under this bridge, there is a lot of homelessness up under there. And I do mean a lot. Gonna get you riding dirty, gonna get you riding dirty. Don't get him started. I tell yous what. Right down here at Riverside and Grove, this used to be a very violent area, the homeless camp. I wanted to come and film this homeless camp for a long time, but I never could because I had been threatened out of it like 3 times. I tried to go in and film it, and they told me that they would hurt me. And Waymo, there goes a Waymo. Anyway, they told me they would hurt me if I went in with a camera. And get yourself an egg and beat it. Oh man, get yourself an egg and beat it. That's as funny as a screen door on a submarine. Screen door on a submarine, y'all get it? So that camp was right here. You can see they've got it all fenced in now over there. But I tried to go in there quite a few times and was threatened out of there every single time. Now it's just a big, massive fenced in area. Big, massive fenced in area. So anyway, so look guys, we're coming up on the election. I don't know how many days it is, but we're less than a month till the election, and probably one of the most consequential elections of our lifetimes. It's serious, and look, we've got to vote. I don't know how many of you guys are registered to vote, but we've got to vote. You've got to get out and vote. You know, I hope you're registered. I think it's too late to register for this election, but if you are registered, please go vote. And look, don't just vote down ballot. You know what I mean? You don't have to vote down ballot. If you're a Democrat, and I have a lot of Democrat followers, a lot of Democrat friends, If you're a Democrat, don't just vote on the issues. Don't just vote down ballot. Just because it's got a D, it doesn't mean you have to vote for that. So vote for the issues. What I would recommend for the president election is look at 4 years ago, pre-COVID. Look at pre-COVID. Cameron, what's up? 2020. Yes, Trump 2024. Look back 5 years. Look pre-COVID and look at it and ask yourself if you were better off then than you are now. I can almost guarantee you things were cheaper. Gas was cheaper. Groceries were cheaper. And you got to look at were you in a better place? And I think for probably 99% of people will say yes, they were in a better place. Then that is your answer on who to vote for. A good example is my mother. My mother is a lifelong Democrat, right? Lifelong Democrat. And she hated Trump. No, she didn't hate Trump, but she wasn't a Trump fan because she listened to the media. And then we started talking about it. She started listening to Donald Trump. She started listening to the things that he wanted to do. And she realized that the Democrat Party left her long ago. They left her. She is now a Republican. And it's not because her policies and positions changed. It's because the Democrat Party went so far left. They left all the moderates on the right. And if we're not victorious in this election, things are going to be bad. Look how close we are to World War III right now. Look at the wars that's happening in the Middle East and Israel, and then you've got wars up in Ukraine. Look how close we are to World War III right now. And we can stop this in less than a month. We can stop the bullshit. We can stop the wars right now. We have the chance. If the economy is not enough to get you to vote for Donald Trump, think about the young people in this country having to go to the Middle East and die for warmongers. So, oh man, we're disconnected. Why are we disconnected? What the heck happened? Okay, we're back, guys. I'm sorry. It disconnected for some reason. If you are... There's a lot that he's planning on doing. Look at the immigration issue in this country. Look at the immigration issue. Look at how many people were brought into this country. And they are absolutely 100% going to give every one of them amnesty and the ability to vote. And it'll be over at that point. Blackheart! Good morning. One thing is guaranteed. The shitstorm is going to ramp up substantially in November, regardless of who wins on the 5th or what. Yes, that's going to be the election is going to be a big problem because it doesn't matter who wins. The other side is not going to accept it, period. Oh, man, not the hay baler. I'm harping on politics at the moment. That's about it. Yeah, you gotta, look, November, this election is going to be wild because whoever wins, the other side is not going to accept it. They're not going to accept it. And who knows where we go from there. If Trump wins, the left will never accept it. If Kamala Harris wins, the right will never accept it. We're in trouble as a country, y'all. If that doesn't scare you, we got to get this. Man, the train is off the tracks. We've got to get it back. We've got to get this, the divide between the left and the right is so wide right now that there may not be any coming back from it. Wall supporter throws something at my car this week. took 911 4 minutes. Are you here in Austin, Cameron? Because I believe it. Yes, there's going to be total chaos. And I do not live in the city. I live out in the middle of absolute nowhere. And that is one of the big reasons that we moved to the middle of nowhere, is because of that reason. I am armed to the teeth, and we're going to survive no matter what. My kids are going to be fine. But if you are in the city, I would be worried, to be quite honest. South Austin, there you go. I will be more than happy. We've got a pretty good plot of land, and we're in the middle of nowhere, so all of my friends, if anybody, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if shit hit the fan and people needed a place to go, all you got to do is reach out to me, and we'll make that happen. Blackheart and I will definitely be. Oh, that's right. That's okay. Now okay. I remember who Blackheart is now. Okay. Yes. Country folks can survive. I can tell you that much. When I was streaming yesterday and at the fire and damn near stepped on that rattlesnake, had there not have been a bunch of firefighters there, I would have cut that snake's head off and we would have had it for dinner last night. Rattlesnake is good meat, y'all. It is good meat. So, just, I've been telling Killer Carla this for a while. Get some beans, get some rice, shelf stable. Get some shelf stable food. You can buy rice and beans and shit like that on the cheap, and put it in your cupboard, and there you go. You can't get away anymore without traffic. You're right, Brenda. Brenda is right. Tried too late time. And you know what? Out where we live, at dark, you used to see maybe one or two cars pass by, and now there's quite a bit of traffic running around out there. Everybody's leaving the city. Good pair of boots. Let me tell you something. I have some of the best boots you can imagine from Chisos Boots. I've got a pair of handmade ropers that are absolutely amazing. They're handmade. The soles are nailed on. These boots, you know what? I can kick the shit out of anything with these boots. I've got the best pair of cowboy boots you can imagine. And they are in the car with me right now, actually. You know what? I'll stop up here real quick. I'm going to show you guys these boots. I want to show you. Here with me, and we can get an MRE on the government auction stock up. Hey, do you, so if you look at my X page, it says, you'll see my PayPal link is Jamie's Military Rations. I've been buying and trading military rations for a long time, man. I've got the MREs, brother. And I still eat them even now. I'll munch down on an MRE pretty quick. Canned goods, rotate them, yes. Yep, you're right. Let me stop up here. I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys something. Hang on, let me get this back on.
Rescue 14 from Engine 3.
Oh man, they smell so good. I'm going to show you guys something real quickly. So, these are check these boots out, man. These are some of the absolute best boots that you can make. You can get their Chisos, and they are some of the best. It's solid leather soles, except for back here where the Texas is at. This is rubber, but everything else is solid leather, and you can see on the bottom of the boot where it is, they're nailed on. These are some of the absolute best boots that you can get right there. Several pairs of boots, all black carp. You can never have too many. And when you buy these boots, let me show you something. When you buy these boots, each boot comes in its own bag. It comes in a bag. And these bags are really, really awesome bags. Each boot is in its own little bag, and its own little Chisos bag. These boots were so expensive. These are $700 or $800 cowboy boots. And the guy that owns Chisos, Waymo, there's a Waymo. The guy that owns Chisos boots donated a pair of those to me. He gave them to me. And his name is Will Roman. He owns Chisos boots, and they make them here in Austin, Texas, down off of South First. Guys, guess who just followed me? Guess who just followed me? Daisy BB Guns just followed me. How awesome is that? Daisy BB Guns just followed me. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's see, are we still here? Let's see. Won't be buying those. Never been able to find my size in boots. I'm nuts! You know, the thing with Chisos boots is they can measure you. They can measure you and build a boot just for you. That's what these are. They're built just for you. You know what I mean? They are some of the most awesome boots you can imagine. And after you buy your boots from there, if they need any kind of maintenance, you take them back to the Chisos shop where they make them, and they work on them there for you. So you can't go wrong with them. But go talk to them. Go talk to them and let them take some measurements and let them make a boot just for you. Brenda, I had a guy call my Daisy BB gun an AR the other day. I have several Daisy BB guns because of my little boy. We have a good time with the BB guns. Man, I smell fire or something. What am I smelling? I don't know what I'm smelling. Yes, go. Send me a message. I'm nuts. Streets of Austin, protonmail.com, and I will hook you up with Will Roman, who owns the boot company, and can get you hooked up with a good pair of boots, man. Good morning, Anonymous. Yeah, I don't know why the BB gun company just followed me, but I've followed them for a while. They are starting to build their presence up. Yes, sir. The fire from East Austin yesterday. No, it smelled like a may have just been exhaust. You know what? We need to. I was out at that fire yesterday, Brenda. I don't know if Brenda. Can I ask you a question? I knew a lady named Brenda Childers from when I was a kid. Would you happen to be that same Brenda? From up around Melissa, Texas? I remember, I don't know if you're the same Brenda or if it's just a big old coincidence. But used to work at the Melissa ISD at the school in Melissa. They don't, Jeffrey, they don't. All right, let's get the fire radios back going so we can figure out what we got going on in this crazy city. We're gonna start heading up north. That's where we're gonna head. We're gonna head to North Austin. It could be Killer Carla. It could be Brenda Chill. I remember that name though. So, why is my radios not working here? My fire radios ain't working. Oh, here you go. They got a wreck right there. Let's see. Is that a bad wreck? Fender bender. Fender bender. Could be different. Alright. So we are back. Okay. Holy smokes. Hang on, we're going back right there. They're fighting. There's two homeless guys about to duke it out right here, y'all. There's two homeless guys about to duke it out right here. Let's see if we can get back there real quick and catch it. These two homeless guys are about to go at each other. It's these two guys right here. Oh, he just threw a bucket at him. Did y'all see the guy throw the bucket? Man, this car got in the way here. It's that guy right over there with his butt hanging out. They're going at it. They're yelling at each other. That's so crazy. Alright. The other guy walked on. No fight. That one dude chunked that bucket though. I don't know if y'all saw that. He threw that bucket at that guy. I think it's one of these window cleaning buckets. I think it's a window cleaning bucket. Now we're stuck here. We are stuck. We'll head down Cesar Chavez. That's exactly what they were fighting over. Guarantee you that's what they were fighting over right then and there. They were fighting over the corner. 100% that's what they were fighting over. Crazy, ain't it? Do y'all remember that, I don't know if it was a YouTube channel or maybe it was a VHS tape called Bum Fights. Do y'all remember that? Where these people would go out in like California and film these, the homeless people fighting. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember Bum Fights? He's literally tired of his shit. Let's see what we got. Old abandoned strip mall. Yeah. Time for some 1 in a million. Oh, 1 in a million. Yes. Where is that at? Am I near it? Oh man, don't start talking food. We're gonna have to make a detour if you start talking food this morning. Heck yeah. Don't start talking food this morning. Hang on, I gotta send a message out. I got to send a message out. Okay. Are we on? Okay, we're on. Sorry guys, I'm sending out a message real quick. All right. So, for anybody that does not know or has not, yeah, it's about 10 a.m. It is time to start finding some food. You've never been to 1 in a million? Girl, what are you doing? Yeah, the pastor tacos are the best. Oh, pastor tacos. Oh my God. That's what I had the day before yesterday that I showed you guys. I had the pastor tacos. They are delish. Delish. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, 1 in a million is some of the best tacos in Austin. Why do I not have my fire radio? Hang on. What am I missing here? Did I mute it? Did I mute it? Okay, I'm not muted. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. We're back. Alright, let's see. I've never been there. That shit was funny back when Bum Fights Volume 2. So you remember Bum Fights. Alright, I'm glad that I did not. I'm glad I haven't lost my mind on that one. Because I thought I remembered Bum Fights. Bum Fights was good stuff, man. Yeah, Bum Fights was funny stuff. Hang on, they just called out the brush trucks again. Okay. Alright, we're here. Let's see. Yeah, the Bum Fights was that show was really it was really funny. I mean, look, I don't condone violence, but that DVD, the VHS, that shit was ahead of its time, man. That was like the original shit posting on YouTube is what it was. It was good stuff. Like I said, I'm not condoning violence against homeless people, but yep, they did. They get them all liquored up and then fight each other. They sure as shit would. They sure as shit would. I'm gonna take you guys up Cameron Road real quick. I don't hardly ever take you guys up near this area, but we're gonna do it today. Yeah, and do y'all remember the DVD, the Faces of Death DVD? Surely y'all remember the Faces of Death, not DVD but VHS. I mean, I've always heard a lot of the stuff that was on Faces of Death was fake, but it was still a wild video. You can get on YouTube right now and watch Faces of Death. Yeah, it was wrong. Yeah, LimeWire. Holy shit, did I get viruses from LimeWire? My very first computer was in somewhere around 1997. My grandmother bought me a computer from Finger Hut. Y'all remember the Finger Hut magazine? My dad's mom, we called her Nanny. She bought me a computer from the Finger Hut magazine, the catalog, and it came preloaded with AOL. And I remember sitting in my bedroom with that dang computer, chatting in the chat rooms, and it was on dial-up speed, you know. And I will never forget the sound of that modem dialing, and then the noise it made when it was connecting. Man, I'll tell you what, that was the good days back then. That was the early internet, man. Very early internet. Yep, I'm on Cameron. Ken's Tacos. Yeah, I can't tell you how many viruses I got from LimeWire. Holy moly. Holy moly, did I get viruses. You still get a Finger Hut book? Hey, yeah, I almost bought a camera from Finger Hut, to be quite honest. I sure did. I almost bought a camera from them. Yep, LimeWire was the shit, man. I can't tell you how many... man, I had every song you can imagine. We were making the original mixtapes from LimeWire, mixed CDs. Yes. Yep. Yeah, and if somebody would pick the phone up, it would disconnect you. I remember the floppy disks. I take it back. That wasn't my first computer. My mom and dad bought my brother and I a Commodore 64. We had it connected to an old black and white TV. And we would play this game called Cliffhanger on it. Do y'all remember a game called Cliffhanger back on the old Commodore 64 computers? Oh man, such a great time back then. Such a great time. We had that dang Commodore connected to a black and white TV. And boy, that was back in the day. That was back in the 80s we had that computer. The whole computer was in a keyboard, basically. The Commodore 64. Trying to scope out and see if there's any homeless camps up in this area. 290 Cameron area. Before all that, there were news groups. Yep, everyone had their own FTP servers. Yes, sir. Yes. That was a little before my time. Tandy 1000 was your first. The Tandy 1000. You know, I would love to have another Commodore 64 just to like relive a childhood, you know. I remember that old black and white TV that we used to connect that to. Yep, we did all that too, Butterfly. I remember listening to the radio, and then I was trying, a song would come on that you wanted to record, so you had to be really quick about hitting the record button. And then you had to turn it off at the right time too. And I remember I used to always get so pissed off at the DJs for talking over the intro, because they would start playing the song, but then they would keep talking. Rabbit ear antennas with foil on them. Come on, who put the foil on their rabbit ears? Man, that was good stuff. I love coming on here with you guys and talking about the old days. It's good stuff back then. Yep, that was back when my uncle Bobby Stanley, he built his own tractor back then. That poor tractor. He built a tractor, and it was a full-size tractor too. Hang on, we're going under the bridges. We're going under bridges. My Uncle Bobby built a full-size tractor, and that damn tractor, if you turn the wheel left, it would go right. If you turn the wheel right, it would go left. So you had to be really good to drive it. It was like one of those brain activities. You know what I'm talking about? The activities where it's like if you're riding a bicycle and you turn the thing left, the wheel goes right. That's what it was like driving that tractor. What's a remote when you have kids? Absolutely. Remember the old TVs, how big they were? They were like big-ass pieces of furniture. I have so many distinct memories laying in front of that big-ass TV that was a piece of furniture and watching Channel 5 weather at 5 in the afternoon, 5 or 6, watching David Finfrock up in Dallas. And when I started getting into weather, I got into weather really early on. I was a volunteer firefighter, and I started going to the Skywarn seminars, and I got to meet David Finfrock and Tim Heller, the news or the weathermen up in Dallas. And I remember I was in a bathroom with David Finfrock, and we were pissing in the urinal next to each other. And I'm sitting there taking a leak, and Finfrock is right next to me. I'm like, man, I've been watching you since I was a little kid, and now I'm sitting here taking a leak with you. I thought that was the pinnacle of my weather career back then, was taking a leak with David Finfrock. Back then, when the news people were celebrities, But I thought that was it. I peed with David Finfrock. 500-pound RCA. Yes, it was a wood case. I was living in Austin. We only had 2 channels. That's about what we had up in Dallas too. My mom, Killer Carla, she may still have pictures. I don't know. Back when I was in fire school, when I went to fire school back then, I had some really cool pictures of me rappelling off of this 10-story building and doing all of this cool stuff. We had to go to fire school back then. The fire school was in Sherman, Texas, the academy. And we would go up. I had so many cool pictures of me rappelling and just doing all this really cool stuff, and I wished I had those pictures still. I don't know if Killer Carla still has them, but if she does, I would really like to have a copy of them. Yep, I remember the weather radar. It's good stuff, Mark. So back when I started getting into weather, like I said, I was a firefighter back then. And after the May 3rd, 1999 Moore, Oklahoma F5, where it killed all those people and just destroyed Moore, Oklahoma, we went up there. I went up there as a firefighter to help do search and rescue. Me and the assistant chief of our department, Mike Barker, we went up there. We were there within 12 hours of the tornado going through. And that's what really implanted weather into my mind, is seeing the devastation that a tornado leaves behind, especially an F5 like the one that went through Moore. And we stayed up there doing search and rescue. So how it worked was they had a command post set up at a big Baptist church there in Moore. And you would go into you would get to the church. They would assign you a unit to work with up there. And then they would give you an area or an address that they had somebody missing. And then we would go out and search that area and try to find them. If we could confirm they were alive, or if we found them in the rubble, then we would go back to the church and check in, let them know, look, we found this person or we didn't find this person. And then they would give us another address to go check. And we just did that over and over and over. I will never in my life forget it. It is burned into my dang memory. And imagine doing that when you're 18 years old. You're just basically a kid. Finding dead animals and just, it was bad. It was bad. But it's burned in my memory. Absolutely burned into my memory. MASH and Gunsmoke. I remember MASH. MASH is such a good show. Gunsmoke. My mom still watches those old westerns and such. I remember my dad watching The Rifleman here recently. Before he passed away, he would watch that show, The Rifleman. Yeah. Where are we at here? Anonymous, those were the good old days, just like Bluebell. Had to throw an ad in there. I'm telling you. MAGA Mike, good morning. TGIF to you, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Community cookouts, neighbors, yes. Looting is all a bit suppressed. You're right. Yeah, Anonymous. Let me see. Let me read your comment again. Community cookouts and neighbors being neighbors. Kids could play safer and not be kidnapped. Yes, you're right. It was a different time back then. Yeah, Killer Carla still watches them. It is free. Please, please, please go out and reshare. It is the cheapest and easiest way to support the channel, is by watching the ads and sharing and liking. MAGA Mike is in the house. Yeah. Guys, man, I'll tell you what. Reminiscing about the old days, let me tell you. I had a story I was wanting to tell you guys, but then I got to thinking I better not. Nah, I can't tell that story. There's no way. It's funny as shit, but there's just no way. It's a dirty, dirty story. Hammer Down, I think, is headed back to El Paso. El Paso. Where is my phone? There it is. Yeah, Hammer Down's headed back to El Paso. Guys, I think it's so awesome that you guys are all here. We're building this community with everybody. And, man, I mean, I tell you what, as long as we all stick together as a community, as a group of people, we're unstoppable. I think probably 90% of my followers and friends on here are local to Austin. So if things ever went to shit, we would be good. Pay at YouTube and no commercial. Yep, that's what I have paid for premium ever since it's been offered. I haven't watched an ad on YouTube. I can't remember the last time I watched an ad on YouTube. But as a creator, if you are monetized on YouTube, every time a premium member watches your video, they shoot you a couple of cents. It's not much. I think it's like 2 or 3 cents, but after a while it adds up. So we are actually going to be, hopefully we will be remonetized within the next month. I am hoping and praying, man. I think, I said this on X the other day. Things are starting to look up for us. I think things are starting to look up for us. We are not going to have to take donations anymore. And you know what? The day that we don't have to take donations anymore, I am going to absolutely bawl my eyes out. And I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. I did not get a chance to meet him. No, he messaged, I think it was yesterday, but I was out at that fire. But yeah, we're getting close to not having to take donations anymore, y'all. Tell me that's not going to be an amazing day. I cannot wait to be able to take down that freaking link. And I don't have to get on there and get on my knees in front of the public. You have no idea. But I've got plans as well. If we, with this deal that I've got coming up with the production company, if we can get this settled, not only is it going to fund the channel, but I'm going to be giving back to you guys as well. No, he wasn't on here. Somebody had just asked about him, Butterfly. Somebody just asked about him. But I've got plans to give back to you guys. I'm going to be doing giveaways, gift certificates. Going to be doing some gift card giveaways. That way we don't have to meet in person, but I can send you an electronic gift card. We're going to be doing quite a bit of stuff coming up. I can't wait. You guys have supported me and gotten me to where we are here, and I want to start giving back to you guys. And I want to start, sharing things back to you. You've supported me forever, and I want to support you as well. So that's coming up. Hopefully before Christmas time, that's going to be coming up. Nope, he's not in the chat. But just look forward to that coming up at Christmas. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways, and yeah, I'm excited. Dash is just now starting to hit its stride. I think we're just now starting to spread our legs and start running, and good things are about to start happening. I've worked so hard to get to this point. You have no clue. 7 days a week working, and so we're getting there. My in-laws live in a neighborhood around there. Their street is nice. You go 3 blocks over and then it's Hood. Yeah, this area here is a really odd area. You get areas that are kind of the old, nice Austin, like the older areas of Austin. And then you get areas that are like hood rat. And they're all within a very small geographical area. You know what I mean? It's weird. Yes, MAGA Mike, we are close, man. I mean, we are knocking on the door of not being insolvent. We are knocking on the door of not being insolvent. And I've always said that if a channel cannot stand on its own without having to accept donations from the public, if a channel can't stand on its own, the channel doesn't need to exist. And we're about back to, we were standing on our own for a long time before we got demonetized, and now we're about to stand on our own again. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Good morning, Library Fox. Good morning, MAGA Killer Carla. Yeah. We're gonna have a big old. So hey, I don't know if any of you guys are interested in this, but we had a kind of a meet and greet a while back. We had it at the Pinballs place up in North Austin. If you guys are interested in doing a meet and greet coming up, please let me know, and I will get one planned again, to where I will be there, and I'll have some other folks, Alex Stringer, just some other folks that are creators in Austin. Maybe Gary Faust and some of the guys from the Drinking Bros channel, and we'll see. We're gonna have some. We'll all get together, and I will provide food and beverage, and we'll hang out for a few hours. If that is something you're interested in, let me know, and we'll make it happen. I've already got a venue for it. It'll be at the Chisos Boots. He's already offered up his venue for it. And, like I said, I will provide all food and drink. You just come out and hang out, and, we get to meet each other and take some pictures and have a good time. Who knows, I may even be able to get Alex Jones to come by. We'll see. That's probably a stretch, but maybe some of the guys from InfoWars, we'll see. Yes, it does sound fun. I love doing those meet and greets. I love meeting you guys. You guys, have, like I said, are so important to me. You have no clue. And I love meeting you guys. The Yellow Rose. What is the Yellow Rose? I've heard of that. Library Fox, I know you're in Hamburg, Germany, but you can always be there virtually. We'll stream it. Oh, by the way, I am going to be... Yes, Mike, it would be. By the way, I am going to be... I've been called to testify in front of the Senate this coming week on Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday. I'm going to stream it. I've got a speech to give to the Senate. And I hope you guys will watch the stream of that. I'm going to take a cameraman with me. That way I can stream it. Or at least video it. I think I'm going to try to stream it, though. And it will also be on TV through that whatever access the Senate does. But that's coming up this coming week. I haven't written my speech yet, but I'm going to get started on that today. Got a grill never been used. All the charcoal... Nice, Anonymous. All right. The Yellow Rose. I got a feeling I know what the Yellow Rose is. I got a feeling I know what the Yellow Rose is. So, anyway, we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, man. And I'm nervous to go in front of the Senate, but I'm going to do it. I have not worn a suit in quite some time, but for this occasion, I will be putting on my suit. We'll be putting on my suit and tie. Actually, not wearing a suit and tie. I'm going to wear blue jeans and a sport coat. But there you go. Same thing. It's almost a suit. And, of course, my brand new really nice Chisos cowboy boots. You can't go in front of the Senate and not wear cowboy boots. I'm nuts. All right. I used to visit those places quite often. I used to help them through college. I used to help those young ladies get through college. I think we all did at one point or another. Oh, man. Boom Boom Room. Y'all remember that movie with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy called Life? The Boom Boom Room? Hell, CC! I haven't been to an establishment like the Yellow Rose in 20 years. It sure does. It sure does. I'm actually losing weight right now, y'all. I got hefty. Killer Carla can tell you, I have always been on the heftier side, but I got hefty pretty quick, and I'm trying my best right now. I'm eating as clean as I can eat and exercising as much as I can eat. I'm trying to drop this weight, but the older I get, the harder it is to make the weight go away. And that is no lie. You get this spare tire right around the middle. It does fit, though. I'm going to wear a pair of Wrangler jeans, cowboy boots. I got a white shirt and a nice sport coat to go over it. Yeah, are you talking about the Yellow Rose? I'm telling you. You get in trouble in those places. My wife would leave me. I don't know. She may not leave me, but I wouldn't do that to her. There's no way I would do that to her. That's basically cheating. My wife is such a sweet woman that, sorry, I had to get a drink, that she has stood by me this whole time with Dash and trying to do what we're doing here, and she has supported me and stood by me and allowed me the room and the time to grow this channel. And you know what, you don't find many women out there that'll stand by you while you're literally spending a bunch of money for 2 years straight to build something that you don't even know will work. But she stood by me, and we're just now like I said, we're getting to the point where we're going to be making money, and I will never ever be able to thank her for that. Oh, let me see, Butterfly. Okay. Yeah, this was okay, I see. I will post that. Do you want to post it? Can you post it, Miss Butterfly? Yeah, it would be more than a chancla. But no, I mean, look, you find a woman that'll stand by you while you're following a silly dream, and you know, she doesn't hold it against you and supports you the whole way, like wholeheartedly has supported me this whole time, working 7 days a week and still not, you know what I mean? When you're working 7 days a week and you're still not making money, and you've been doing it for, you know, a year straight, but your wife will still stand by you, that's a woman you got to keep around. You know what I mean? That is somebody that you need on your side, and I am very thankful to have her here and to have her with me. And yes, she is in the chat. I said this on X. She's in the chat on occasion. Not I don't know about here right now, but she's a shit poster. I've learned from the best. All right, guys, let's see. What time is it? 10:25. I have a meeting today at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Let's see. What do we got going right now? Yes, there you go, Miss Butterfly. Let me see if I can pin that somehow. Put user time. No, we can't do that. I do have a keeper. Yeah, guys, that's Butterfly just posted the link. It should be, you should be able to watch it through that link right there. So, by the way, there will be no show on Tuesday morning, as I will be at the Capitol. So, that's going to be awesome. I just found out about this late yesterday afternoon, so it's kind of a spur of the moment thing, but man, there's a homeless camp right there. I didn't know it was there. Oh, there's a bunch of homeless camps right there. Holy smokes. How did I miss this? Holy shit, y'all. How in the world did I miss all of these camps? Click the link. Butterfly was just telling me it's not showing up there yet. The actual stream. Like I said, this was a spur of the moment thing that just came up yesterday, so they may not have it up there just yet, but it will be there. Yeah, look at all those camps down there. Holy moly. I may have found the biggest homeless camp in Austin, and I'm not kidding. That is wild down there.
Rescue 20 is 29. I called them on the cell phone.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were here.
Just 2 people stuck on the first floor, like I said. Recently, for the intersection. See you in a minute.
Wow. Okay, I know what I'm about to do, y'all. I'm about to walk into that camp right there. I'm going to have to do it alone, so I'm going to have to be really careful, but man, that is massive in there. That's about a half a football field long just from what I see. Come back. Oh. About to be late. Yeah, I didn't know these had been here, y'all. I didn't even know they were here. I should be able to park just right here, and I should be able to just walk in from here. I can park here and walk in right there, actually. Yep, look at all that. Look at all the stuff you see right there. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing this morning. Interesting. Alright. Well, I know what I'm doing this morning. There is the HEB where the security guard shot that man just the other day. It's right in front of us there. In a somewhat nice part of town, which is wild. The guy that was shot, he may have came out of this one camp right back over here. Very well could have. Very well could have came out of that camp. No U-turn, not U-turning. I hate the way they do these intersections nowadays. Oh, there's a Golden Corral. Boy, you can go in there and get a lot of food for really cheap at the Golden Corral. Yep, I found something to do this morning. Yeah, I've been walking the Walnut Creek Greenbelt, but I've never went on that side of 35. I need to focus a lot of energy up here on this, in this area, apparently. Apparently so. Have a great day, everyone, and don't forget that. Yes, Storm Chaser Mark, thank you guys. They put up those jacked up intersections. Yeah, that's a stupid intersection. All right, guys, well, I'll tell you what. I've got a homeless camp to go in real quick. It's 10:30. I want to get in there before they start actually getting up and around and drinking and doing drugs, so I can try to stay somewhat safe. Go down here, and I'm going to buy a carton of cigarettes and a bunch of water because I don't have any water with me. And then I am going to walk in there and see if I can't get some video. Guys, I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. It's Friday. I don't know. I'm going to... Look, should I do an Austin After Dark tonight? Should I do a stream from the streets? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should or not. But if I do, I will be out here tonight on the streets. We're going to have a good time. I'm nuts. Have a good weekend. Yes, I will be live all weekend. I'm doing 7 days a week at the moment. Library Fox, Storm Chaser Mark, Zero, Jeffrey, Anonymous. I'm nuts. Butterfly 71. Thank you so much for your super moderating skills. All of you guys. Killer Carla. I see you're here still. Bunch of homeless bogeys out there. Yeah, I definitely will, Anonymous. Guys, thank y'all very much for being on here today. I appreciate it. Mr. Library Fox over there in Germany. You guys are awesome. And again, like yesterday, if I come back on and you see a stream pop up, it's because there's something that you're going to want to see. So, and I will mind the 10 seconds. Gotcha, Library Fox. Guys, y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all on the next one.